Hey guys, Karina from OwlCrate here today with a super fun video for you. We've partnered up with our friends at I Read YA to bring you an exclusive Q&A video with Kasie West, author of P.S. I Like You and Lucky in Love. We got the chance to ask Kasie a whole bunch of fun questions, so without further ado, let's just get into it.
Hello, OwlCrate readers. Kasie West here. I am going to answer some questions for you today. Would I consider a sequel or companion to one of my already written stories? That's a great question. Right now, no, I'm not considering that, but I have learned to never say never. And I do love all my characters, so maybe one day I would write an extension of one of their stories. What draws me to writing romance? I fully believe that you should write what you love to read, and I love to read romance. It's my favorite genre, and especially YA romance, contemporary romance, so I love to write it too. It's not the only genre I read, but it's one of my favorites. Can I tell you anything about my next book? Yes, I would actually love to talk about my next book. I actually have two books coming out in the next year. The first comes out in December. It's called Love, Life, and the List. And then the second comes out in May called Listen to Your Heart. Listen to Your Heart is a book about a girl who gets dragged into hosting her school's podcast. It's an advice show. She does not like to give advice, but she starts giving it. And soon she finds herself giving advice about love, something she doesn't feel qualified to give. And someone interesting starts calling in. So you'll have to see who and how that turns out in May. I hope you like it. How did I feel when I found out P.S. I Like You was chosen as an OwlCrate pick? I was super excited. I was flattered, I was honored, and I was shocked. But overall, I was just happy. I was happy that so many people were going to be reading it kind of all at once. It kind of felt fun and big. So yeah, I was excited. Do I have a favorite book I've written? What kind of question is that? I don't have a favorite. I can't play favorites with my books. They're like my little children. So no, in all seriousness, I don't think I have a favorite. I'll probably always hold just a special little place in my heart for my very first book that got published, Pivot Point, just because it got me out there and it kind of started me on this journey. So, but other than that, I really have different things I love about each book, and each book brings its own strengths and challenges to me as I write it, so I like them all. How would I sort my characters from Lucky in Love into Hogwarts houses? That's a great question. I love Harry Potter, and I love thinking about how I would sort my characters. It's a fun question. So, from the book Lucky in Love, my main characters are Seth and Maddie. Seth, I would say, along with Maddie's friend Elise, are both Gryffindor. They're spontaneous, they're fun, they're brave, they're ready to face challenges. Maddie, my main character, I would say she's Ravenclaw. She values intelligence, she's thoughtful. Her other best friend, Blair, I would put as a Hufflepuff. She is also, she's thoughtful, she's loyal. Finally, in Slytherin, I would put her brother, Beau. Beau is, he's ambitious, he's cunning, he's very smart. So I would put him in Slytherin. And that's how I would sort them. I publish a lot of books. Do I have tips for aspiring writers? I try not to give tips. I know that maybe it sounds selfish. I'm not trying to be selfish. I just feel like people write so differently. What works for me might not work for another writer. So my main advice or tips is read a lot, read as much as you can, and write a lot, because writing, the more you write, the better you get. And the more you write, the more you learn what works for you. So read, and write. Who are some of my favorite authors? I love Sarah Dessen. She was the one who got me started on the contemporary writing path. I've always loved her books. and she kind of gave me the push, not personally, I don't know her, but in her writing, she gave me the push to try. I also love Stephanie Perkins, Kim Culbertson, Jessie Kirby, Morgan Matson. I can go on and on. I love to read. So there's lots of authors that I love. Who is my personal favorite book boyfriend that I've written? Again, that's a hard question. It's hard to pick favorites because I like them all for different reasons. But let's see, today, I will pick a favorite today because I can have a favorite every day, right? A different favorite. So today I'm gonna pick Cade. I have the book right here. Cade from P.S. I Like You. He is kind of misunderstood at the beginning, but he's fun and he's loyal and he just really cares about people. So I like Cade a lot. Are any of your books inspired by events that happened in your own high school life or your own high school romance? No, I don't think, I mean, no, none of them are. I didn't have something that happened and thought I'd write a book about it. But the reason I'm hesitating is because I think all my life experiences have kind of played a part in my writing. It's just a natural consequence, I guess, of having life experiences. They kind of sneak their way into your writing. So yes, I had romances in high school. Yes, they were fun in high school. So I give a lot of credit to those nice boys I knew in high school and who I dated in high school. But no, nothing specific that I've used in a book. Thanks for the fun questions, and thanks for listening. And if you get a chance, pick up and read Lucky in Love.